us.
Japan has the second largest F-35 fleet in the world after the United States. Japan is preparing for war, and this reason is understandable given the threats emanating from China with nuclear weapons and North Korea testing intercontinental ballistic missiles. Recently, Japan and Russia have also made the world wary of them. Japan is surrounded by the strongest and most consequential enemies, so like other developed countries, Japan also needs to strengthen its military capabilities. Japan has invested heavily in the F-35 program and has produced several F-35 super numbers. Overall, the F-35 program globally is projected to reach the $412 billion mark with about 3,000 aircraft to be sold worldwide, including within the U.S. Air Force. To date, Lockheed Martin, the world's largest defense company and F-35 manufacturing contractor, has sold more than 900 F-35s to 9 countries. This aircraft has flown 651,000 flight hours with 386,000 sorties. A few weeks ago, Lockheed Martin received a $7.8 billion contract to manufacture an additional 126 F-35s as part of a larger $30 billion installment. The contract aims to deliver a total of 398 F-35s, with 126 of them to be built for the UK, Poland, Belgium, Denmark, and Japan. Japan will own the majority of this total F-35 delivery, with a total number of 147 fighters, of which 105 will be F-35A models that will be used by the Air Force, and 42 will be F-35B models that have short takeoff capability, and a vertical landing, which will be used by the Marines. A $23 billion deal has been signed to buy 105 fighters, and several more have been approved. The F-35A will replace about half of Japan's 40-year-old F-15 fleet. The Japanese F-35 is also the F-15 Eagle's largest customer outside the U.S. This has become a tradition when it comes to buying F-35Bs. The F-35Bs purchased will be assigned to JS Izumo and JS Kaga, 27,000-ton destroyers that have been upgraded to fixed-wing aircraft. It is the first Japanese airline to become an operator in more than 7 decades, although their upgrades have been lacking. Aircraft such as the F-35B take off from the aircraft and land by means of catch gear, so they are limited to short takeoffs and vertical landings. The F-35 fighters are expected to provide a critical response to multiple threats in Japan thanks to their use of a very broad and formidable array. The F-35 Lightning II is an American single-seat, single-engine family aircraft. It is an all-weather stealth multi-role combat aircraft capable of achieving air superiority, strike missions, electronic warfare, intelligence surveillance, and reconnaissance. Its versatility is made possible by an advanced combination of intelligent stealth engines, avionics, and lethal weaponry. The F-35 is an advanced stealth aircraft that follows the F-22 Raptor. It is the United States' second fifth-generation fighter, and like every fifth-generation fighter, the F-35 relies heavily on its stealth capabilities. Lockheed Martin has ensured to develop astounding standards for the F-35. This aircraft was designed from the ground up with stealth in mind. The manufacturer aligned the jagged edges, coated the panels, and covered the machine with ease to keep the leather's low-fiber matte finish in view. They also reduce infrared and visual. The signature allows reflection of radar waves and uses tight control of a radio frequency transmitter, all rotated. Their role is in preventing aircraft detection and contributing to the F-35's ultra-small radar cross-section, lower than a metal golf ball. This allows the fighter to attack targets without being noticed. The advanced anti-aircraft missile defense of systems like the S-300 and S-400 is more than can be said about most other aircraft. And while the Raptor manages to have a generally better radar cross-section than the F-35 Stealth does, it really does compare favorably in some conditions. Actually, it is only vulnerable to striking low-frequency radar imprecise jamming, being able to detect the F-35 with relative ease due to a phenomenon known as Rayleigh scattering. But again, this radar is very susceptible to scrambling and imprecision. For maintenance of the F-35 Stealth, the design really takes lessons from the F-22 to be significantly more durable and require less maintenance. The powerful engine on the F-35 is a single Pratt & Whitney F-135 low-bypass augmented turbofan that provides 43,000 lbf of thrust with afterburners pushing the jet to top speeds of Mach 1.6. And while it's Mach 2 slower than the Su-57's top speed Mach 2 of the Russian fifth-generation fighter, it makes sense for the F-35 to make a sacrifice of speed for more stealth, due to stealth to a large degree as hinted at before defining the next-generation advance, the fifth from the previous generation of fighters. The engines on the F-35 are made stealthy by featuring low observable afterburn, which incorporates fuel injectors into curved vanes which are thickened. These vanes are covered by ceramic radar absorbent material, and they cover the turbines. Furthermore, the inferiority of the F-35 can be observed through its several features. The axisymmetric nozzle consists of 15 sections forming a partially overlapping cover, which are designed in a sawtooth pattern at the trailing edge. This pattern helps reduce radar signature and creates shed swirls that reduce the infrared signature of exhaust fumes. A notable difference is seen in the F-35B's engines, which support short takeoffs and vertical landings. The F-35B uses a shaft-driven lift fan, or SDLF, short takeoff and vertical landing lift fan. The SDLF is a key technology designed by Lockheed Martin and developed by Rolls-Royce for the F-35. This technology enables the F-35B to perform short takeoffs and vertical landings, and is formally known as integrated lift. The F-35 is also equipped with an intelligent avionics system capable of sensing lightning-fast data via a highly sensitive array of sensors. Some of the avionics systems it has include the APG-81, Active Electronically Scanned Array. Electronically active radar is part of the Barracuda electronic warfare system. The AAQ-37 distributed aperture system is used for targeting purposes, AAQ-40 electro-optical targeting, ASQ-242 systems and communications, navigation and identification suite. The achievements of the F-35's fan propulsion technology were also recognized with the awarding of the Collier Trophy in 2001. The F-35 with the F-135 PW600 engine has impressive capabilities in a variety of operating modes, including special combat use cases.